Court calls the case of River Drive versus Jason Pennington.
I had mentioned Detroit, didn't I?
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Good morning,
Your name, sir?
Jason Pennington.
All right, where are we on this case?
I did talk to Hawk. I got denied because of what I make at Cinemark Theater.
Okay,
But I did go to, I have a group therapy, so I went to public aid office right there. And they gave me a case number. The reason why I fell behind is because I was in jail from March 14th to the 21st. My aunt and uncle had posted $5,000 bond on me to keep me out. So it took being on home confinement, it took me longer to find work.
okay,
And now I would get paid every 2 weeks from Cinemark, and I also get paid at Little Caesars too. I do have August's rent getting together. It's more of waiting on what public aid offices is going to do. But I'm still gonna pay whatever I can pay every week.
okay.
Until
So
we
let me
meet.
ask you this.
Yes.
How much can you, how much do you have in mowing at this point?
What's in my account right now is 94. I'm getting 300.
Hold on a second. What does plaintiff have as?
I have a balance of $2,330.56.
All right,
And my case manager, they were able to get a check for $1,000.
okay, so they got a check for 1,000?
Correct, yes.
So when is that gonna be?
I believe they have it already. I haven't.
They just need to get it over to the land.
Yes, and I'm working on August's rent. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna dodge anything.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
Tell your worker I want the $1,000 paid to the landlord by the 25th.
okay,
I'm going to adjourn your case over to August 1st, 2025 at 1 p.m. And let's see at that time exactly where you are,
okay.
who answers, what assistance you're going to get, and see if we can get this wrapped.
Yeah, the reason why I have to keep this part because I also, being a home confinement, I also have a GPS tethering too.
Yes.
So that makes it more difficult to find a new place, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right, I will get on that.
With incarceration.
I don't want ever want to see that place again.
I know.
Once is enough.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Court calls the case of Strong Future Homes versus Charles Ellison. All right, on the Charles Ellison matter. All right. How much is owing on this account?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,145.
All right. Mr. Ellison, how are you gonna get that paid, sir?
I talked to Friends Indeed. They say they can do 500. And I talked to my worker at Hawk earlier this week, and they said that they just waiting on funds. And then my leasing officer said that told me to ask you for a COD to get on a payment plan because I'm on disability right now. I only get paid once a month, so just gonna pay it down like that.
Okay,
My client's willing to enter into a 6-month repayment plan.
you are, or they are. Okay, so can we have that all wrapped up by the 1st then?
I think so.
All right. So, sir, what I'm gonna do, they're gonna propose a COD 6-month payment plan to you. They're gonna put that in a conditional dismissal. So to give you guys time to get that done, for you to look it over and make sure everything's okay, I'm gonna adjourn this out to August 1st, 2025 at 1 p.m. Okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Court does call the case of The Haven versus Kiera Scott
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
and Janelle Johnson. Hello,
Hello, Your Honor. How you doing?
I'm great.
That's good.
Your name?
Kiera Scott.
All right. And where are we on Miss Scott's case?
I have a balance including court costs of $4,816.58. It's my understanding that Ms. Scott has applied through Hawk, but they're waiting for the August 1st refreshment date, so they can't help at this time.
Okay. Anything you want to tell me?
Yes, Your Honor. December 23rd, I slipped and fell, and since then I've sustained 11 chronic injuries, and it's kind of like hampered me working. I've been living at the Haven for 6 years, but it's just been difficult because I have an injection coming up on August 8th. I still have to get in my back, but I'm getting them in my face, my neck, and my back, and combined with the medication, and I have proof. It's just been hard. Like she said, I applied to Hawk. I didn't know I could apply for a SCR and Hawk at the
Okay.
same time,
How
but
many people are in your house?
now it's just me and my daughter.
You and your daughter?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be about $520 if the SCR was approved. Okay, so how much is your monthly rent?
It's like with 21, I believe 21.
2,100?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So here's gonna be our problem, and that is that that means you're gonna be in the neighborhood of almost 7,000 come August 1st.
I spoke with Kaylin. Well, they said they would cover the 3,000, and then I can have like the 1,300 by Monday, and then I just have to worry about
1,300 where now?
I have $1,300 that I can pay towards it by Monday.
By this Monday?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm trying. I don't.
No, I got you. I'm thinking because I'm just trying to figure out how to make the math work. Right?
Understand.
And
Your Honor, if
yeah,
it helps, I'm looking at, so at least as far as July rent goes, if SER approves and Ms. Scott pays the 1,300, we're gonna be at 3,000 left on this balance. And so if Hawk covers that, then
right.
good through July.
The timing of their funding, which I said at one of the meetings we have, timing it at the first of the month makes no sense to me, but if everybody in the world would listen to me, we'd have a better place. But okay, let's do this, okay? You pay the 1,300 by the 21st, okay?
Okay.
Get that paid to the landlord. That's gonna bring us down in the neighborhood of about what, 35, whatever. Are you gonna have any additional funds you think you're gonna come into?
Yes,
Outside of the help for your rent, but
yeah, I was trying to borrow from my sister.
gotcha. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna issue a judgment for possession, finding no tribal issue. And the reason I'm doing that is I wanna lock this figure in,
Okay.
okay? And so if you pay the 13, you may have to come up with an additional 500 somewhere in there, okay? And then that's gonna put you right at about the 3,000. I realize we may kick into August, but maybe at some other point, we'll try to figure that part out. But if I told you you had to come up with $500, how soon do you think you can do that?
Can I have at least like a week and a half?
Pardon?
Can I have at least like a week and a half?
From today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, okay, I'll give you a little bit more time than that.
I appreciate it.
So I'm gonna have her writ then issue August 8th. So what I'm trying to do is just seal the figure in that you gotta pay to maintain your house. This figure that I have doesn't include any of your August rent. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but let's try to see if we can get rid of that part and then do work from there.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yes, I really appreciate it.
All right. Okay, thank you. Make sure to get the 1,300 into them on Monday.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
all right. Take care. Court does call the case of Glencoe Hills versus Yaritza Herrera. We put you to the end because apparently they sent you two different notices, two different times.
Yes, the order to appear.
Yeah, don't worry
It's
about it.
at
We
2
we
o'clock. I
got
try to
the
run.
message. So we would
Okay.
have waited for you.
Thank
So,
you.
all right. Okay, where are we on this case?
I have a balance including court costs of $1,354.85.
All right, Ms. Herrera, how are we gonna get this paid?
Yes, so we were waiting on Ann Arbor Housing to figure out my situation with my change of income that occurred in May. So I spoke Susie contacted me this morning from the office and said that they'd taken care of it. They were waiting on my payment, which I turned in right after we had our hearing here. And she said this morning that she received the payment from them. So I just wanted
She
to
received what payment?
from Ann Arbor Housing, with my Section 8 voucher. They were holding on to it until
Got
their
it.
payment, so
But
it was,
your you say she, and I don't know who these people are. So you're saying your landlord received the payment from Ann Arbor Housing?
yes, she texted me and said, I got the payment this morning. We're all set. I'll try to tell those in court before your hearing, but I don't know if they'll get the message.
Got it.
That's correct, Your Honor. My client did receive $969 from the Ann Arbor Housing Commission, which resolves the housing assistance portion of the ledger. There is, however, it's still the $1,354.85 on this resume.
Well, hold on a moment, because last week when I was here, when I asked what she owed, it was $1,354.85.
That's correct, Your Honor. The
Were they not including that?
they don't include
Got it. Okay. So you still have the 1,354. How are you gonna get that?
I don't get how, I don't understand how.
Because the number that they gave us last week of the 1,354 didn't include the 900. They didn't include that amount. So there's 1,354.85 still owed. All right, hang on. If you have to pay that, how do you think you can get that paid?
It would have to be on my next payment that I receive from Social Security. It's once a month on the 3rd.
Got it. Okay.
I can look at other avenues like the SER or Hawk.
All right.
It was under my understanding that they were gonna cover the balance that was owed.
That
After I
Hawk was
paid
going to?
800,
Pardon?
after I paid the 800 2 weeks ago, the 1,300 I thought was what Ann Arbor Housing was gonna cover.
Okay, I got you.
Your Honor, I think my client would be okay if we put this over to the first.
First.
just to make sure that there aren't any, lingering issues that need to be taken care of with the ledger. I don't know, I think I have July rent.
Serrera, hold on there.
I'm trying to do the math too in my,
Okay, you look
Not
like you're
adding
getting real worried. Just hold on. Here's what we're gonna do, okay?
Mhm.
Are you a veteran? Or you're,
My son's father was, and he was deceased, so my son
That's-
receives benefits from survivor's benefits for his dad.
okay. Have you gone over to the VA?
Not to the VA, but I went to Social Security and they advised for me to file an appeal because he's been getting it since 2017.
That
We
who
don't know
has it
why it
then?
stopped. My son. He's been getting the benefits since then, and then it just stopped. That's what
It
caused
just
the
stopped.
change of income in May. Yes.
So hold on a second. It's your son that receives the survivor's benefits?
Yes, and that's
His
what's.
father was a veteran.
Yes,
Got it. How old is your son?
he's 16 now.
16.
Mhm.
He's with you?
Yes. And he's supposed to get it until he's 18 or goes to college.
Yeah,
And his other sibling
No, I-
did it, so I don't know.
I know. Yeah. I'm gonna put this over to the first at 1 PM, right? At 1 PM in person. Let's see, they're gonna try to look at the ledger again. Look at that. Worst comes to worst. How much is your monthly rent?
That's what's unclear to me because they
Because you
don't.
have, I got you. Because you still have to sort that part out.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. And Ms. Herrera, let me just tell you how I think. Some people don't want to know how I think and what I think, but I'm going to tell you something about your case in particular. Okay. It is rare, and I don't think I ever have kicked a veteran out of their home. I'll be darned if I'm ever going to kick a child of a veteran out of their home either. So we're going to find a way to make it work. You
Thank
hear
you,
me?
Your Honor. Thank you. I'm trying.
All right, Ms. Herrera.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.